Hello everybody, my name is Genki122 and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we took care of the remaining tasks that we could in an effort to get ready for the change of Shido's heart. We got as close as we could without actually having it take place. So this time, we're going to do one more activity this evening, and then we are going to see what exactly happens with the change of Shido's heart. So, what is it going to be tonight? Let's find out. Okay, so for tonight's last activity before the change of Shido's heart, we're gonna spend more time with the Penguin Sniper because there is one more party member that we need to max out their baton rank at. And that is Morgana. So let's take care of it. Alright. So we just gotta get in that nice little mid spot at 19 and we'll be good to go. Boom, baby! Excursion skills average, that's fine.
Nice.
Perfect 0. Nobody can beat us when we're teamed up.
We're on a roll.
And with that, Morgana's baton rank is at its max. So now everyone is at max baton rank.
What do you think?
Okay, it's my turn next. No, it's not. I'm calling it a day.
So?
Now let's get to what everyone's actually here for. It looks like Shido-kun's feeling better again. Sounds like he's getting ready for tomorrow's press conference. Looks like there's some kind of commotion going on. It really seems like it'll be a crushing victory for him. It's finally time for a new Prime Minister. History in the making. The most cursed Sunday of the game. It's election day. The day is upon us. Unfortunately, public opinion hasn't changed at all. Shido will most likely win a landslide victory. It seems his change of heart will be coming too late. We'll just have to see what happens. We've done all we can. That reminds me, the video of us declaring war against him never showed up on TV. What do you mean it didn't show up on TV? It showed up on every station I could think of. Are you just me? It didn't go on a news network or something? Seriously? I was wondering about that. The TV stations were probably pressured not to show it. Most likely. I don't think that's something Shido's influence alone could have accomplished. The true cause of this might exist elsewhere. I don't know that I really get it, but all we can do now is wait for the change of heart, yeah? Yep. Let's wait for the election results as well. Did you see the results of the polls? The votes are overwhelmingly in favor of Shido. I knew it. I'm certain that Masayoshi Shido will win. How long are the polls open? Mr. Shido's sights are already on the next party leader election. The polling place was already packed. Here are the latest of the exit polls. As you can see, I'm curious to see the commentary on the election. He's practically guaranteed to win. I knew it! Shinjuku had a high voter turnout, likely due to Shido's following. We're reporting live from the National Diet Building. According to the exit polls, voter turnout was unusually high. Mr. Shido has garnered overwhelming support, and it is said that his position is guaranteed. It's almost time for Mr. Shido's policies to become a reality.
My election is the result of every citizen's aid. Your support warms my heart.
I knew it was gonna be Shido.
There is no reason to hold an election.
That is why.
That is exactly why. I cannot forgive myself. The reason President Okumura passed away is I am the one who killed him. I also manipulated the information that the Phantom Thieves were behind the series of incidents. The one who controlled the hearts of others and gave rise to the countless victims is myself. It was all for my own promotion. For my own selfish gain.
What's going on?
I've even used people's lives as stepping stones in order to claim this country as my own ship. I am a true criminal that can be tried for any crime, and it still wouldn't be enough. I will confess everything. Please, I beg everyone to pass judgment on me. I could atone for all I've done with my life. I request that I be judged at once.
Huh?
This can't be true! Shido-san! Hell yeah!
Everyone, raise your glass. Allow me to say a few words. Now then.
He started taking charge. Come now, don't be that way.
If you're gonna complain, say it to Shido. A legislator's pin's worth almost nothing. Well then, so, since the source of evil Masayoshi Shido has been...
I got to avenge my mom. It's all thanks to everyone. I was able to settle a debt in regard to my father as well. We all worked so hard for this. Shido's guilty, right, sis?
It'll be difficult to prosecute him immediately. But I'll do this thoroughly until the causality between his other crimes can be proven. I believe Wakaba-san's research results will save Japan.
We could testify too, you know?
Thank you, but I'll be fine. I don't want to add any more unwanted suspicions on any of you. It's about time you let us adults prove that we can get our act together.
Hey, so what about this guy's education?
I believe it'll be fine for him to return to school.
Oh, good. School. Exactly what I wanted back in my life.
It's true that your face will be recognized among those involved. But I doubt they'll take a firm action like suddenly coming to arrest him. At least they won't do it until the uproar with your suicide and Shido's confession have died down. Eventually, though, the situation where you and I will be used as scapegoats can't be avoided.
You mean in regard to faking his death? That wouldn't have happened to begin with had the police done their job properly.
Of course I plan on doing everything I can. I will protect you all this time. Prosecuting Shido is that first step.
Hey, when are we going to make the toast?
Right. Let's get to it. Today is truly...
Cheers!
God bless Ryuji.
Cheers!
No, wait, hey!
Aw, I want to hear his speech. I actually do.
Cheers.
God bless.
I need to go. It seems Shido's been transferred to a hospital. Oh, one more thing. It's fine to celebrate, but keep it in moderation, okay? Considering that he's finally back, all of you need to take your education seriously again.
Well, it was kind of anticlimactic. But we did it, guys! I saw the conference! But something's not right. It's like nobody's reacting to it. There hasn't been any kind of movement on the forum either. Even the people on TV are just talking about the election. Nothing about the Phantom Thieves. Isn't that kind of weird? It bothers me. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? Support for the fan thieves didn't even increase after they made their announcement. Anyway, maybe I'll try changing the poll question. It'll be odd asking people if they support the fan thieves now that so much has changed. Alright, I'll find out what people really think. Just wait.
I don't really get it. What's he going to ask? Well, let's leave the popularity stuff to Mishima for now.
Today's election was a success. Well, overall, Shido's new party won by a landslide. However, there are some who support my arguments. The world isn't all bad. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thank you. The true battle is about to begin. Let's both work hard. Okay, well, what a wonderful climactic conclusion that was, even though for some reason no one seems to really care. We'll have to look into that, but let's see what we got for tonight. Ah, a new photo perhaps? The fan thieves claim victory. The evil is defeated. Credits roll. Oop, forgot to take pictures. I have a photo of Ryuji crying. Oh, my dude! My bro, Ryuji! Oh, it's okay to cry, man. Such a great day. What a great victory. Oh, it's such a good photo. What the heck? When did you take that? About halfway through your tearful speech of gratitude to Ren. You don't gotta tell the whole chat. Oh, but I think it's perfectly understandable. This was a very emotional moment. It sure was. We can't totally relax yet, but it's great to know we did it, right? Yes. For now, we can just bask in that feeling of success. Well, even though Shido's defeat has probably filled us with a ton of energy, Morgana is not going to let us out, so we're gonna have to find something else to do for the time being. I think, considering our options, I'm gonna go ahead and read that book on billiards, just so I can get that taken care of. Alright, time to read The Billiards Magician.
Yeah.
You gonna use the store for something?
Make sure you're close.
Well, don't leave a mess. I'm heading home. Think of yourself as an entertainer.
Whoa.
Check this picture out. This is basically a show considering how crazy this looks.
Oh.
So, you finished reading Billiards Magician. I didn't know billiards could be so exciting. The book even had a detailed explanation and pictures on how to do the massage shot that we were trying to figure out. But we'll have to see if you can actually pull it off. Let's go play sometime soon.
All right.
You can now attempt a massage shot when playing billiards. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Yeah, especially since we got to go back to school tomorrow, allegedly.
The case is finally closed. There are no shackles on you anymore. We changed the heart of someone huge, like the next Prime Minister. There's no better finale than that. This may be the opportune time to end our deal. I'm sure you'll be fine now. You can manage without me being with you.
What are you saying?
Don't worry, I won't leave immediately. But if I just stay here, I won't recall anything. I'm a bit envious of you. Here I am, still haven't found anything about myself. If only I could find out what's in the depths of mementos. Let's go to sleep. You must be tired.
I can't believe even Shido-san had a change of heart triggered in him.
We got where we are today because we had him take care of whoever got in our way. If a case is assembled against him, everything about us will be exposed too. What are we supposed to do?
That's precisely why we've gathered to discuss our options. Prosecutor Nijima is serious about taking Shido-san to court, right?
Isn't she under your command? You have to do something!
Yes, I'm aware. But even if we prevent her from doing so, what about the public? Shido-san's conduct was shameful.
We'll just have to continue his policies for a rich country.
A rich country?
You mean that plan of advancing foreign affairs by controlling people's hearts?
After all, the research on it should be proceeding along. We'll push that plan forward and continue eliminating any who get in our way by using that world. We'll pledge to build a powerful country. We ourselves will meet the expectations we had of Shido-san.
A powerful country, huh? I see.
But even if we do pick up where he left off, would his other associates keep quiet about it?
We should be fine in that regard. Anyone who Shido-san aided would feel that their life is at stake after watching that conference, just as we are now.
At any rate, it seems we must first stop that case from being assembled, no matter the cost.
How do we control public opinion?
Thankfully, support for Shido-san still exists. Masayoshi Shido was a hero who fell before achieving his goals, and we will carry his torch. That's what we'll announce to the mass media.
I see. Considering the public's panic after losing their leader, they may latch onto that immediately.
But if the general public becomes our enemy, we're done for.
That means there's no turning back. Well then, leave Nijima to my group. Can we rely on yours in regards to Shido-san?
We'll make it so that he requires a psychiatric evaluation.
Everyone, we're in the same boat. You had best not forget that.
Hey, numbers are back up. So you're going back to school today. How does it feel? I wish I had a longer break. Come on, don't say that. This is better than living in hiding, right? Whoa, this is no time to be chatting. You can't be late on the first day back. Now, let's get to school. What happened to Shido-san? He said some strange stuff. The government would be in trouble if Shido-san collapsed now. I thought we could count on him. What's going to happen? You see Shido-san's press conference? Seemed like the Phantom Thieves changed his heart, if you ask me. I can't believe he turned out to be a criminal. But didn't the leader of the Phantom Thieves commit suicide? That comeback video posted online right before the election. It's real? I don't know what's going on anymore. Opinions are all over the place online. What's this mean for the election? This country's in trouble. We have no prime minister. It happened so suddenly. Can't blame anyone for being confused.
Time's up.
Okay, that's all for today. This will be my last class for the year. The year's already ending, huh? So much has happened that it's like, where did all the time go? Oh, but it's not over for you yet. You still have finals for 3 days, from tomorrow to the 22nd. I'm sure you already knew that though, right? There's no way you haven't started studying yet. They're coming, whether you like it or not. Well, good luck.
Man.
This is the first thing we get after coming to school for the first time in a while? Have you been studying? Shido spilled the beans at the press conference, right? Why isn't it making any news? Is it because he's a politician? I have no doubt that political connections are involved. But that theoretically shouldn't have an impact on the news. What about all the people who saw him on TV? They had to see that. Everyone should have heard him say all the heavy stuff, right? Right. What happened can't be kept secret. It'll be apparent soon. Makoto's sister is working on a case, too. I'm sure we'll see the results of that if we just wait patiently. Let's assume so. More importantly, we have exams coming up. I think they may have come at a good time. We've really gone through a lot lately. Everybody must be tired. It certainly was a good deal of trouble. Exams are more tiring than any we've been doing. Good luck, you guys. God bless Futaba.
Sorry that I failed to mention your exams. I was busy dealing with some of Shido's cronies. Well, you are students, so it's only fitting you're doing a study group.
You're gonna bring us some snacks now and then, right?
You don't even have exams.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh, glad to see you all. Don't mind me. Make yourselves at home.
You're too kind. We'll take you up on that offer.
Why did you bring me here? My school's exams are already over.
Come on, don't be so cold. You saying it's fine if I fail?
Nothing wrong with that.
Won't the results be the same whether you study or not?
Now, you guys. Just think of it as helping me out.
I don't know about this. I'm just going to focus on sections that may likely be on the test. You're way too short on time.
Making a gamble, huh?
If she's wrong, we die.
I don't want to die.
Is it really that bad?
This is every day for them.
This affects you too. Well, with your grades, I'm not too worried. You've missed a lot of classes, so it couldn't hurt to study.
Oh yeah, he's good at studying. I feel kind of betrayed.
Betrayed might be a bit much. Don't worry, Lady Ann. Even if you're not great at studying, I'll... Now then, let's get to it. What do you want me to teach you?
Let's start with Japanese.
Japanese, huh? Wait, what did we study again? Oh, crows! How'd it go again? Crows are black, so...
Did we study that?
It's Japanese class, so they were probably talking about kanji. The kanji for crow is the same as bird, but it's missing the line that represents the eye. That's because a crow's eyes are the same color as its feathers, so you can't see them at a glance.
Whoa, you were able to remember that much just from what An said?
How about taking a break?
Sounds good to me. I can't do anymore. So, like, we've been doing Phantom Thief work all this time, right? We learned a bunch doing that. Even if we study and learn what we can in school, doesn't it feel kind of pointless?
Studying is important, Ryuji. Do not forget that.
At the very least, it's necessary for Ryuji.
You want to say that again?
Those sorts of experiences are important too, but common sense is just as important. You should know better than anyone how nasty adults without common sense can be.
That's a great point.
Someday you'll graduate high school and become adults. Then, when you get married, you'll need common sense more than ever.
Marriage, huh? Do you want to get married?
Of course.
Really? I see.
Marriage?
Well, that won't be for a while. In the meantime, I'm more concerned with what I'm going to be eating tomorrow.
Oh my god, Yusuke. Let me give you some money, please. I am rolling in it. Let me give you enough for some train fare and food.
Oh, cut it out, man. You're making me hungry. Well, I guess we just gotta get back to studying.
That concludes the last subject.
That took so long. We covered all the difficult parts, so you should probably be fine.
Good work, everyone. See? You can do it if you try.
It feels like I've managed to increase my knowledge. Whoop-dee-doo. Let me just pile it in with all the other redundant entries here.
We're finally done. Only God, only knows. But how's that saying go again?
Ryuji's hopeless.
God only knows.
What did you say?
Well, whatever happens, happens. Isn't it about time you wrapped it up? Be careful on your way home.
Sucks that you have to do exams even after changing Shido's heart and saving the country. It's rough being a human.
Whatever you say, Cat.
But looking at you, I feel kind of jealous of humans.
Hey,
How's school treating you now that you're back? Same as ever. Well, at least you don't have to hide anymore. That's something. Your prohibition ends soon. I don't know if any of this other stuff will affect that, so just keep quiet. How goes the case preparations against Shido? I don't know. I haven't been able to see my sister. Is she okay? I'm sure she is, and I'm sure she'll get the job done. That's right. I mean, she's a pretty talented prosecutor. All we can do now is keep an eye on what happens next. Okay, well, we have another activity that we can do tonight, so I'm gonna at least see if I can go out. But more likely than not, I cannot. Well, I was wrong. I'll see you guys somewhere else. Okay, so after looking around a little bit, it looks like we're going to be spending some time with Awai today. Now, it's a somewhat awkward time to be doing it right this moment, but still, spending time with Awai is helpful. It does make progress on the Confidant, and, you know, still worth our time.
yo,
You got an awfully serious look. I don't want to get dragged into trouble, so I'm not going to ask. Hey, be careful. Don't be biting off more than you can chew. So, what do you want today? I want to work. There's something I need to talk to you about. I feel like I've become closer with the Y thanks to Handman persona Jatayu. I feel that my bond with the Y will go stronger soon. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with the Y? Let's do it.
good.
Alright, come to the back.
Actually,
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Kaoru were over at that diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out I guessed right. Suda was one of the other end of that Hong Kong mafia deal. Apparently, he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns.
interesting.
This is where things start getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that in, why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Absolutely. Right? That piece of is trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kaoru were over at the diner, though. Apparently, the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to them this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. He's clever. Yup. Everyone's always known he's a sneaky son of a. Don't matter now, though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. And I'll make sure Kaoru won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, responsible adult. Something I could have never even dreamed of. I'm gonna have a talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask of you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kaoru, okay? Okay? Is Suda really dangerous? Yeah, I'd like to think he's above thug like that. But if he wanted, he could get rid of me no problem. Unless I had some kind of witness with me, that is. Wait a sec, I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It caused way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer.
Good.
Alright then, it's settled. Oh, and let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work you in harder on that special menu? That should be good for you, yeah? It feels like my bond with the Y is growing even deeper. Alright, we've gotten the Headband Arcana up to rank 7, so now we have expert customization. As a reminder, this gives us more parts for customization. We will be seeing what that does at a later point.
Alright.
As a reminder, we can now earn even more EXP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas from the Hangman Arcana. Iwai has given you permission to use expert customization. Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Thanks for today. Yo, about that witness talk earlier? Remember, it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. Bring it on. Heh, you really do have guts. But guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Look, I know I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this but you're the only one I can rely on. When everything's prepared and ready, I'll give you a call. Later.
What is this?
Do you think Representative Shido really had a change of heart? Well, there's been a lot of talk about him being exhausted, maybe even sick. Who knows though? Besides, he'd have been arrested already if any of it were true. Maybe he's waiting on an official statement from the government on who will be the next Prime Minister? I don't know, something about this seems off. Oh well. If there's no real issues with Representative Shido, I'd much rather just have him.
Hey, think harder about
Hold on a
this.
sec. There's nothing but issues.
Good morning.
It's exams. We're the heroes who saved this country, right? Can't we be exempt from exams? And is it just me, or do we not have as big a sense of accomplishment as I thought?
It's because of exams.
I'd say exams are 80% of it, but that's not what I mean. I mean society's reactions. They're still so doubtful even after the press conference. He hasn't been arrested, so I guess that's expected. We just gotta leave it to Makoto's sister now. Man, I wish exams would magically disappear by the time we get to school.
Oh, Senpai!
Good morning.
And good morning to you. It's been quite a while since we last met at school like this. Thank you for your efforts in changing Representative Shido's heart.
I'm pooped.
I can understand why. We should go somewhere to celebrate. Ah, what say we go pay our first respects to the shrine? A new year's about to begin and all. But I suppose we ought to deal with exams first.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I'll be in touch afterwards. Please excuse me.
All right, let's begin.
Today's the first day of finals. You may begin. Choose the graph which is named after the Chinese yo-yo known as a Diabolo. Okay, so before we get into these exams, I do want to point out that despite the time that we've been gone, all the questions are strictly based on stuff that we had learned prior to our absence. So you don't need to really worry about any sneak questions. As long as you remember the general answers, or just look up a guide, you'll be fine with this. Anyway, the answer is D. That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain why the infamous thief, Nezumi Kozo, had makeup applied to him before his execution. He was a really famous thief in the Edo period, right? How much money did he steal in the end? Over 1 billion yen. That's right, but he was caught in the end. As a result, he was sentenced to having his head displayed. Yeah, he was paraded around town and then had his head displayed. It sounds harsh, but it had a certain significance back then, right? Criminals, especially famous criminals, were mostly paraded around for public performance. Oh, that sounds familiar. The people wouldn't have been happy if he looked shabby for his death. Things were brutal back then. Even condemned criminals had to be prettied up for a crowd. So the reason Nezumi Kozo had makeup was to appease the people.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Time's up.
Okay, stop writing. Hello, Senpai. I couldn't really say much out loud at school, but I just wanted to let you know again that I'm glad you're safe. You remember the promise we made on the roof? Of course. Really? I was so happy this morning, I invited you without really thinking. But it looks like we can make good on that promise by visiting the shrine. Thank you for coming back, okay? Sorry to worry you. You don't have to apologize. I just wish I could have done more to help. As soon as exams are over, I'll be going to a local training camp. Honestly, I wasn't sure I should go. After all, you were going through so much. But now I don't have to worry. I can finally focus on my training. Sorry to bother you when we're too busy with exams. Talk to you later. Sounds like we really had Yoshizawa worried. Just wish we could get the general public to change their minds about us too. Our thing went down?
Morning!
Another day of tests. We finally defeated Shido, but we still have finals. Aren't these battles one after the other, though? They're tougher than Shido.
Seriously?
What? How behind are you? Handle your exams like you do your changes of heart. Shido was way worse than this. Tomorrow's the final day of exams. Well, let's do our best, I guess. Oh, Takamaki-senpai and Amamiya-senpai.
Good morning.
What a coincidence. Good morning. Morning. I just ran to Ren, too. How are the exams treating you, Yoshizawa-san? You seem awfully busy with practice lately.
Yes.
Oh, it's going wonderfully. Practice, that is. Not as much the exam part. I passed out while studying last night. Me too. Let's see if we can do better than that today.
Yes.
I should see how much I can cram last minute on the commute.
Now everyone.
This is the second day of your exams. Please begin. Which suit of cards represents the Holy Grail? Hearts.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. According to Japanese judicial law, what is possible for even an infant to do in court? Attend.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. What happened to Shido? Has anyone seen him since the press conference?
Shucks.
I had high hopes for him. It's unacceptable for Japan to be out without a prime minister. I hope he steps back up to lead this country. Yes, honestly, there's no one more qualified than Shido.
Hey!
Is everyone out of their minds? How can they still trust Shido?
Today's the last day of exams. Are things going well for you? I'm doing the same as usual. Well, no problems. I'm alright with it, but my sister hasn't come home these past few days. I think she has a lot on her plate with building a case against Shido. He has connections to powerful people. I'm sure they want him cleared to save their own skins.
Your sister has this.
Yeah, I believe so too. And it's my sister. She'll see it through, I'm sure. With that said, now isn't the time for us to slack off either. Do you remember what the exams will cover? I'll check on the train for you.
Let's get started.
Like it or not, everything ends today. Now, you may begin. Hey, we didn't learn this in class. What country refers to a person who controls politics behind the scenes as a prime minister in black? Okay, well, I was mistaken. These questions are new. But if you've been paying attention to the plot at all, you would know that this is obviously Japan.
Ooh, we can do
That sounds
this.
about right. We didn't learn this one either. The Japanese word dokyu translates to massive. What English word inspired the initial do in dokyu? Dreadnought.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. Today's the last day of exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This hasn't been so easy. I might start yawning. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score.
Well then.
Don't let your guard down till Shido's charge. Got it? And keep a low profile.
Hey,
Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that target mementos? Mother of God, Morgana, not right now. Okay. So, we have one more activity that we can do today. I'm gonna go see if I can... Well, I'll see what we can do. Okay, considering our available options at this point, which are admittedly still pretty limited, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the Penguin Sniper, because now that we've read that book on the final billiards trick, we should be able to pull it off considering that we have max proficiency. So, let's do it. It's so exciting to be here with everyone. Okay, I'll do my best.
Hey!
Form is really important, huh? If you don't make a clean shot, the ball's gonna curve. The way the balls are positioned, I'll need to make a difficult shot to clear this. Oh my god. That pose! Are you going for that shot?
Nice!
Now that's what I call a Massey shot.
That was amazing!
Wow, that was amazing. It was like magic.
I knew you could do
You
it.
actually pulled off that shot. That's why you're our leader. Looks like your challenge brought everyone together. And like that, the Swashies have achieved maximum technical rank. So now, not only will technical damage knock down the enemy, but it will do a lot of damage. I had so much fun watching the balls rolling smoothly across the table. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say though,
Wow!
thanks to playing billiards, you've gotten more experience with precise hand movements, haven't you? That is completely irrelevant considering that you need max proficiency to do this, but okay. That was fun. Please invite me next time too. There's actually no next time. Time to make like a tree.
Hey!
Something should have happened by now. Congratulations on getting through exams, everyone. Congrats. It's finally over. I'm worried about the end result, though. You all did your best. I'm sure you'll be fine. You should have studied all your subjects, though, instead of trying to guess what's on the exam. There's no way I can do that! Ah, the cry of desperation. Exams aside, I heard back from my sister. There's been some progress. She'll be interrogating Shido soon. She also apologizes for the wait and promises she will manage to build the case against him. Yes! I can't wait to see what kind of news it makes. Why don't we take the opportunity to go out in the town tomorrow? Let's meet in Shibuya at noon and forget about our exams. Yeah, exams. Agreed. Well, I'm gonna make like a tree and get out of here for now. See ya! Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for today's episode of Persona 5 Royal. We were able to bear witness to the change at Shido's heart. We were able to get through our exams with relatively little difficulty, despite the fact that there were some questions we didn't learn about. And we were able to make some progress on our abilities and our confidence. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we're going to hopefully celebrate Shido's loss and hit up the town. See you guys then.